And now I'm so pleased to welcome in Gianna Clemente to our set, coming off of her practice round today. Gianna, we're so grateful for you taking the time to join us on a very busy day on what I know is there's a lot to take in. So just what were your first impressions of Augusta National this morning?
Oh, it's so beautiful. I mean, it's such an amazing experience to be here. I mean, even though I was here last year, it never gets. It's just so beautiful. Everything about it, it's so perfect. Yeah, it was an amazing experience today.
At 16 years old, you're a veteran. You've been coming here since you were 8, 9 years old at the drive, chip, and putt. Of course, you played previously here, as Kira just pointed out. They always say that you never really learn anything from a tournament you win. You learn from tournaments that you don't win. So having said that, looking back, and you played very well your first year here, having finished, what, 14th, what did you learn walking around and playing the golf course that you think will help you tomorrow?
I think just experience here is really important. Just knowing, like, the greens and the green undulations. By no means do I know it perfectly, but I think just knowing that I've played this course more than once is really helpful, to be able to be on the greens. And, you know, one practice round isn't a lot, so, but it is Augusta National. So, yeah, just knowing the greens and really listening to the caddy as well, and everything he has to offer is really helpful.
Gianna, we've seen a lot of players take local caddies for the final round, and you've chosen once again to have your dad on the bag. How much does he help you out there?
A lot. I mean, it's definitely maybe a little bit controversial, but my dad, there's just a level of comfort there, and I think being in a lead group even more, it's really important to have someone that you're comfortable with and that you trust, and we've worked really well together the past couple of days. There's definitely maybe some off moments, but overall, we work very well together, and he's very knowledgeable as well. So I think just the comfort level and the experience level with him is really important.
Gianna, when you walked over, I noticed that you've got a little bit of extra bling. You've got ball markers on both sides of your hat. So can we have the explanation as to why there's two and what they mean?
So this is an American flag. It's just kind of random. But this one, people used to call me G-Money. Some people still call me that, but it's more of an older nickname. So, yeah, it's just a money sign on this side. But, yeah, I'm well aware that they're both very sparkly.
I like G-Money. It's got a nice ring to it. What are the strengths and weaknesses of your game?
I think one of my strengths is always been my ball striking. I've always hit a lot of greens in regulation. I've always hit it fairly straight. On the flip side of that, I'm not the longest hitter, but I'll take the consistency over the distance any day. And, you know, it's just kind of something that you have to deal with. And I know I'm hitting maybe longer clubs into some holes, but I'm very comfortable with those longer clubs. So, yeah, I'll take the consistency.
You were only 14 when you Monday qualified for those 3 LPGA events, which was remarkable. What did you learn about yourself and your game in those experiences?
I think just going into that, you know, I knew that I was going to be in 3 Monday qualifiers, but I just wanted to make one and just experience an LPGA event. But, yeah, after, you know, you qualify for the first one, and then I think it definitely freed me up a little bit in the second and third, and then you qualify for the second one, and it's like, okay, so now we're going for 3 in a row. It was definitely quite the couple of weeks, but it was an amazing experience. I think I just learned that I can compete at the highest level, and you know, I did know that before, and I had the confidence to go out there and play, but I think just learning from those experiences and playing with the best in the world was, yeah, it was amazing.
And Gianna, we've been mentioning some of your recent accomplishments, but I want to go back to 2017. As Brandel mentioned, you were a national finalist of the drive, chip, and putt right here at Augusta National. You were in the 7 to 9 age division. When you think back to those moments, how much do you think that impacted you in terms of your dreams of wanting to play professional golf or high-level amateur golf, whatever your dreams might be? But how much did that light a fire in you to continue with golf?
Yeah, I really wanted to make the drive, chip, and putt finals for so long, and to be able to qualify and come here. I mean, when I think back on it, I think of being like a baby. That seems like I was so nervous, like I don't even remember it. I was probably shaking over those drives. But yeah, I mean, it definitely exposed me to a new type of nerves that I wasn't used to. And I think that, yeah, that's a great thing to experience for any kid who wants to, you know, make a career out of it. And it's something that I've experienced quite a lot since then. So yeah, the entire experience was amazing for me and my dad. You know, you see my dad standing right there next to me as well. So yeah, it's been very full circle for us to come back.
I hear you talked about your dad. You say he knows a lot. He's on the bag tomorrow. Was he formative in helping you learn how to play the game at an early age?
Yeah, he played in college at a very local school, but he's always loved the game, and it's kind of been in our family as well. My uncle played, his brother, and yeah, he's been very involved in it. He started me he put me in my first tournament when I was 5, so I've been playing basically my whole life, and it's just kind of something that I've grown up on the golf course and grown up on the golf course with him as well, and it's definitely where we spend most of our time together, which is really special.
Can you beat him?
Oh, yeah.
Dad, you're unnoted.
Do you remember the first time you beat him? I bet he does.
It was quite a while ago. I'm sorry, Dad, but yeah.
What is your dad's name, by the way?
Patrick.
Patrick, okay.
Yes.
So it was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
The student has surpassed the teacher.
Yes, 100%. What's your favorite hole on this golf course?
I would say 12. I've always really loved par 3s, and I think it's just a really beautiful shot to hit. Yeah, it was my favorite last year, too.
Tomorrow's a big day. What will you do tonight and tomorrow? What's your routine going to look like as you head into the final round?
I'm going to go out there and practice a little bit, just work on a couple small things, but other than that, just kind of go back and rest and recover a little bit, make sure I'm getting a lot of sleep. And yeah, I mean, it'll be an early morning tomorrow, but yeah, when I wake up tomorrow, we'll be ready to go.
She'll certainly be ready to go. Gianna Clemente, we're so grateful that you took the time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.